Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have learnt about the male social reformers. Today, we are going to do about the women reformers. First is Tarabhai Shinde. She wrote a book called Stree Purush Tulna in 1882, which spoke about how men treated women. She was suppressed. Women race were given a very low status. Women were ill-treated like slaves, and there were prevalence of polygamy, so that men would marry women. She felt that women were degraded, and so she wrote the book to spread awareness about the importance of women. Now, she was Tarabhai Shinde. She was very much aware about what is condition of women in the society. इसीलिए उन्होंने एक बुक लिखी थी जिस बुक का नाम था स्त्री पुरुष तुलना 1882 में, जो विमेन को किस तरह से ट्रीट किया जाता है, उनको किस तरह से लो स्टेटस रिगार्ड किया जाता है. सो दे वर इल ट्रीटेड लाइक स्लेव्स एंड शी वॉज वेरी मच अवेयर. तो इसी चीज़ को स्प्रेड करने के लिए नाउ men they used to marry more than one, you cannot say men they used to have more than one wife. They used to adopt the practice of polygamy. तो उनको ये लगता था कि वुमेन की कोई स्टेटस नहीं है सोसाइटी में, एंड दे वर जस्ट ट्रीटेड एज डिग्रेडेड. सो दैट्स वाई शी रोट दिस बुक स्त्री पुरुष तुलना, ताकि वो सोसाइटी में अवेयरनेस क्रिएट्स कर सके कि वुमेन कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है एक सोसाइटी के लिए, इस देश के लिए रादर. देन बेगम रोकिया शेखावत हुसैन. She wrote an interesting short story, Sultana's Dream, in 1915, where there was role reversal. Men and women, magical world, satire. The man usually worked, stayed there and cooked and did all the household work, and women would work jobs, go in rockets. In reality, it was rural for a man to do household work. Men should help women and lead them go out sometimes. तो उन्होंने भी एक इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी लिखी थी, दैट वॉज सुल्तानाज ड्रीम, और उसमें उन्होंने जस्ट रोल्स को रिवर्स कर दिया था. दैट मीन्स इंस्टेड ऑफ अ हाउस कीपर, दैट मीन्स फीमेल्स को ये दिखाने दैट शी इज़ अ हाउस मेकर, men were portrayed as housemakers and women were portrayed as if they are going out and doing the jobs and going to space and all that. तो जब दोनों का रोल रिवर्सल किया गया, उनका ये मैसेज था कि men should also help women in their household works. If women can go out and do the job, why can't men just contribute in doing the household duties? So that was her aim. Then there were certain provisions for women position, status of women. During 19th century there were very few associations which fought for women. 19th century तक बहुत कम associations थे जिन्होंने women's के लिए fought किया था, लेकिन independence के बाद there were many women associations. So after independence, many women associations came up for the upliftment of women. If we talk about the Karachi session of 1931, certain provisions were suggested, और वही प्रोविजंस फिर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में ऐड कर लिए गए थे, इंक्लूड कर लिए गए थे. वन ऑफ देम वाज एवरीवन इज़ इक्वल इन द आइज़ ऑफ लॉ, चाहे वो किसी भी रिलीजन का हो, किसी भी कास्ट का हो, लैंग्वेज का हो, या कोई भी सेक्स का हो, वेदर फीमेल और फीमेल. देन विमेन शुड बी अलाउड टू होल्ड पोजिशंस इन द सोसाइटी इन गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स, नॉट टेकिंग इन अकाउंट देयर कास्ट एंड लैंग्वेज. ये नहीं कि अगर मेन को अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स के लिए तो विमेन को ना मिली जाए. दे शुड ऑल्सो गेट इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटीज इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द कास्ट एंड लैंग्वेज विच दे फॉलो. Then universal franchise should be allowed to vote irrespective of their caste, religion, etc. All women have a right to vote, right to stand for any office or to take up any job. मतलब in short, the motive was to give women equal rights for their upliftment, irrespective of the caste they belong, irrespective of the language they speak. They were not only left for the household works, but they were also given the equal opportunities. Differently able, the disabled who are physically and mentally challenged. This is the term of differently abled. Obviously आपको पता है differently able कौन होते हैं, जो disabled persons होते हैं, physically या mentally challenged होते हैं. Now terms used then: handicapped, crippled, blind, deaf and dumb. Handicapped, physically, mentally challenged, disabled. Crippled, physically challenged. Blind, visually impaired. Deaf, hearing impaired. And one more is there, that is dumb, when you are not able to speak. So these were the terms which were used then, and now instead of these terms we use mentally, physically challenged, visually impaired, hearing impaired, speaking impaired. So the just terms are the same, but you can say the wordings have changed now. So that is only the difference. That is only the difference which is now left. कि उस टाइम पे ये terms थी, इस टाइम पे आज ये terms हैं. So this was the term of differently abled. Now these terms have changed, as these terms are very derogatory and should not be used. They are not physically and mentally challenged, but they are socially discriminated and not integrated into society like the mainstream. So these terms are used loosely and are considered as insults. मतलब terms के नाम change हो गए हैं, लेकिन फिर भी बहुत oftenly इनको use किया जाता है and it's regarded as insult क्योंकि उनको inferior माना जाता है. Features it's biologically given or genetic, can be due to accidents. किसी के हाथ में नहीं होता, genetical भी हो सकता है, किसी accident की वजह से भी एक person differently abled हो सकता है. The blame goes to karma, किस्मत का खेल है, fate है. They are considered to be the victims of fate and are fiercely independent. Everything that they do is attributed to their disability. लोग उन पे दया दिखाते हैं, sympathy दिखाते हैं और कुछ उनको बहुत inferior मानते हैं. Disability is linked with self-perception, whether they have a poor perception of themselves. We feel that the disabled people are in need of help. हम ये सोचते हैं कि उस पर हम दया दिखाएंगे क्योंकि वो डिपेंडेंट है, फिज़िकली डिसेबल्ड है, उनको किसी की ज़रूरत है, लेकिन एक्चुअली वो कई बार अंदर से बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग होते हैं. दे वांट टू बी इंडिपेंडेंट. वी फील दैट दे आर इन नीड ऑफ हेल्प, बट दे डोंट वांट इट एक्चुअली समटाइम्स. Right, they want to be independent. In the past, in the mythological movies, the negative character is a differently abled person. The differently abled are discriminated, but society does not accept them. तो इसीलिए उनको भी डिस्क्रिमिनेट किया जाता है. एक सोसाइटी बहुत मुश्किल से उन लोगों को एक्सेप्ट करती है, भले ही वो दया दिखाए, पिटी दिखाए, सिंपैथी दिखाए, लेकिन एक्चुअल में कई बार उनको इन्फीरियर ही मान के चलती है कि ये लोग कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं. They cannot do anything in their life, and that's why society treats them as discriminated. The society is not ready to accept them fully. The next is differently able and poverty. They do not have the life chances, opportunities, not educated, they don't get jobs, not accepted by their families. इन सब conditions की वजह से क्या होता है, वो भीख मांगना शुरू कर देते हैं. Unsanitary conditions होती हैं, improper health, education उनको नहीं मिलती है. और अगर हम बात करें 2001 सेंसस की, 2.1 करोड़ पीपल इन इंडिया आर फिजिकली चैलेंज्ड. राइट, सो दे बिगैन प्रोटेस्टिंग, फॉर्मिंग एसोसिएशंस एंड लॉज बाय द गवर्नमेंट. और आजकल मॉल्स, एयरपोर्ट्स पे देयर आर बाथरूम फॉर देम, देयर आर सेपरेट एजुकेशन फैसिलिटीज़, बट दे वांट टू बी इंटीग्रेटेड विद द मेन स्ट्रीम. उनको वो ये सोचते हैं कि हमें किसी भी चीज़ में इन्फीरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स ना हो, हम किसी भी चीज़ में इन्फीरियर ना हो, एंड दैट्स वाई दे वांट टू जॉइन द मेन स्ट्रीम. So provisions are being made in schools, courts, malls, airport, everywhere, but it's not enough. Most of the hospitals do not have ramps. So the awareness is increasing, but the number of disabled are also increasing. In short, differently able, they want to be just integrated in the mainstream only, and they don't want to get left behind. क्योंकि उनके पास जितने मर्जी उनके लिए opportunities खोल दी गई हैं, but still you can say the awareness is also increasing, but still the number of disabled are also increasing, and that's why they want to form associations, they want to protest against all this. तो इसी चीज़ों को ध्यान में रख के काफ़ी improvements भी हुई हैं, differently able के लिए काफ़ी opportunities भी दी गई हैं, but still there is something which is lacking according to them. So day by day more spreading of awareness and more opportunities are trying to be created for them. But you can also see that in India, the number of disabled people are also increasing. So that's also great loss. So this was your chapter of social inequality. In the next class, I'll give you the important questions related to the same. The assignment of this chapter has been uploaded. Please do it and go through it. So we'll proceed on with the question answers in the next class. Thank you.